Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today's video will be a walkthrough of our party planner. For the sake of this video and for the sake of the placeholder of the information that's on the spreadsheet is currently being used to plan for a birthday party, but this could be used for any kind of party. So we're going to begin with the setup tab. Very easy, very straightforward. First thing you want to do is select your currency from this drop down menu over here. And then there are only two categories that you need to set up, which is the budget category and the party games category. So these are all the things that we think you might want to budget for, but these are obviously changeable. You can change, you can add, you can subtract. Same as the party games categories. And this this party overview tab is kind of the main tab where you probably have to come back a lot in the course of planning. But in the first instance, what you want to do is just put in the reason for the party or event here. So the main thing to note, very, very important, do not edit any colored cells. So any cell that has a color in it has a formula. So please don't edit it. You can only put in information in a blank cell. So for instance, reason for party or reason for event. So in this case, we're planning for Sophie's birthday party. And then you want to put in the date there and you can add the theme of the party over here. You can put the party start time and end time. But when it comes to the days to the event, for instance, this will be automatically calculated. So when you put in the date of the event, it then sort of calculates how far ahead the event is based on the date that you're currently working off. So you don't need to edit that. You obviously could put in the location here. Also, the budget and spend, you don't need to edit. Like I said, these are all colored cells. So the information that you put as we go along would automatically feed through to these cells. Same as number of guests attending. When you finish the party guest tab, the information will automatically feed through here. The same applies for task, party menu, games. Don't need to touch those for now. You can add a picture. You just need to click into this cell and then insert, and then image, insert image in cell. And then you can just, upload an image from your gallery or, if you've saved an image. So we're just going to go in order as the tabs are laid out. So we'll start with the guest list tab. So once you invite your guests, or if you have any guests that you want to invite, all you need to do is put the names here, and then with this drop down, you can select if it's an adult or a child, and you can add in any more details that you want for the guest. And then once you send the invitation, you can just click that to show that it's been sent or not. And then once the RSVP with this drop down as well, you can just select if they're attending, if they're not attending, or if they haven't RSVP'd yet. As you go along with this, it will feed through up here to show that the number of guests attending, the total number of guests first of all, and then it breaks it down into the number of adults, number of children, then those who have been invited as well, who have not been confirmed as attending. So you can just see all your guests and any information regarding the guests in one tab. You can also include any notes about them. Maybe someone wants you to remind them, or there are any dietary restrictions tied to any particular guest, you can also add them here. And then with the budget tracker, so the budget was one of the things that we could change or categorize in the setup tab. So based on all of what we have here, we had in the front sheet, these are all the options here. So what you want to do with the budget tracker is put in here in the blank cells what you budget to spend for the venue, transport and accommodation. Just put in what you budget to spend on every single one of these categories here. Once you do that, you start logging in your transactions. So anything that you do regarding this upcoming party, say you put in the date, say on the 3rd of July, um, let's just say you hired a car hire. You just want to select from this drop down where that falls under. So the accommodation and transportation, and then you put in how much you spend. Maybe you just put in a deposit, and it was $50. You want to put that in here, and you do the same for every single transaction, and then it would automatically update here to show that this is what you had budgeted for, and this is your actual. So you don't need to categorize these. You just put dump your transactions as and when you make any transaction, financial transaction related to this party, and then you just select the category where that transaction falls, and then it automatically update your budgeting tracker to show you exactly where you are with what you budgeted and what you've spent for that category so far. Then there's a to-do list tab over here. All you want to do is select from, if you double click, the calendar pops up. You can just select a date, um, and then you can write out a task. And if you're assigning it to somebody, you can just put their name here. Once that task is done, if you just tick here, it would show on this chart above the number of tasks that have been done, and the number of tasks that you have and how many have been done. That also automatically feeds through to this party overview tab over here. So in task pending. So if there were any, let's just say this hadn't been done yet, this would show that there's still one task pending, and also it shows you how long you've got for that task to be completed based on when the birthday party is. I think that's a really cool feature. And then with the supplies and decor inventory, all you want to do is start adding all the, anything that you need in terms of the supply for the party. And then in this um, tab, in this column, you just select what category that falls under. Let's just say balloons, decorations. Have you purchased it? Yes or no? You can just take that quantity, and then you can add in, any more information, the date, the store, and or if it's been delivered. It just helps you to track everything that you need for the party in terms of supplies and decor. And when it comes to inspiration, if you've already decided on a theme and you've been having taking screenshots from Pinterest, maybe, or Instagram, you can just upload images to these various columns or cells here, just so that if you, maybe this can help you if you're working with a decorator, to show them what you've got saved, or even for your own personal use later, if you've saved a few images for as inspiration for what you want to look for when you're buying. This is what this inspiration tab serves to do. Party timeline is just putting an agenda really for the day, what time will start, what activity is happening when, and if possible, who is coordinating it. Playlist is for music. You can just put in the song there. Sometimes you hear a music, or you go somewhere you're really enjoying the music, and you think, oh, I'm going to use this for this upcoming party, and then that day comes and you forget. This spreadsheet can help you do is keep a record of all those songs or anything that you wanted to play, or you definitely don't want to forget to play on that day. So if you keep a list of the songs and every track that you want to play on that day, it'd be really easy. You can also include a link, be the YouTube link, or what link that will be easy for you to remember. And any notes, maybe at a particular time that you want that to be played, can be added here. When it comes to menu and groceries and grocery list, obviously, what you want to do is just add in here what um, menu idea. So finger snacks and finger foods, you can just fill them in here. Main dishes, desserts, drinks, and then if you come below, you can start making a grocery list based on the menu. So with Chris, for instance, You can make sure that on the finger foods you've included what kind of crisp and what quantity will be needed. And then this column serves to help you to tick whether that has been bought or not. So once you tick that it has been purchased already, it would also automatically feed through to the party overview tab over here. So the party menu, for instance. Okay, so this feeds through to the party menu in general, and then there is this I'll show you grocery shopping list, grocery items to buy. So this feeds through from the grocery list of that tab. So this spreadsheet does quite a lot. Bear with me. I'm just trying to go as quickly as possible so this video isn't too long. But there is this. This is a really really great um, party planner because it really helps you to keep track of every single aspect of the party. The games and activities planner. All you want to do is put in any games that you decide you want to do during the party. You can just put in the game name here and then any category that this falls under. So remember that on the setup tab, we could set divide categories that we want to put games under. So if you want to make sure that there is a mix of games, so educational games, team building games, sensory experiences, then when you're looking for games, maybe online or in store, or even just coming up with games yourself, you can just make sure that they all fall into one of these categories. And then once you add the game name, you can select the category and maybe a link to where you need to purchase that or any notes that are regarding the games and activities here. And then this is just the gift tracker for the day of the party, or even prior to the party, if anyone starts giving gifts and you want to make sure that you're not forgetting who gave what, you can just put who gave the gift, what the gift was, the category of the gifts, and then what the gift was, and if there are any notes, for instance, if there's a voucher that needs to be expired. And then there is a bonus tab, which is actually a free 25 pages of coloring. It comes in two sizes, US letter size and A4 sizes. That comes free with this planner. So if you purchase this planner, we would get a link to these coloring pages for free. So that is pretty much that about this party planner. Let me know if you have any questions about it in the comment section, and I'll also be including a link to where you can get it as usual in the comment section below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video.